What's up, y'all? I'm just waiting for people to come through. I'm gonna do some live readings tonight. Hey, what's good? I'm waiting for people to come on. I'm doing live readings. Let me see here. YouTube. I'm going to mute this. I haven't gone live in a long time, so I figure everybody thought I was out for the count. What's good, y'all? I'm let me mute this. I am okay, hold on, y'all. I'm setting up my chat. I'm pretty slow about this. Hey, I wanted to ask, what does a waste think about me? He is Aries, I'm Virgo, and why is he ignoring me? Okay. Hold on for a second, I got you. Alrighty. I thought I had a pendulum down here. Mecca! Yeah. Can you bring me my pendulum? On my altar? Alrighty.
Which one?
The copper one.
I know, I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
That was a psych no kind of.
Alright, so Rabia. Am I pronouncing your name right? Rabia? What's good, y'all? I'm trying to watch a few screens here. I've got my chat here. Yeah, I've got well, I don't have a list right now, but Rabia, she asked a question. Salma, if you're still going to be here, and then Honey for you can ask a question. Okay, so Rabia wants to know why. I wanted to ask, what does a waste think about me? He's Aries and I'm a Virgo. So fire and earth, and why is he ignoring me? All right, so let me just mix up my cards. How you guys been anyway? I haven't been on live for a really long time. I figured I'd pop back in to say what's up. Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I can see the comments. I got YouTube right here.
Instagram?
No, that's YouTube. Can you guys see me okay? All right, I'm still shuffling, Rabia. All right, I'm going to start off with 2 cards. All right, so I've got the Queen of Wands for Rabia, and I've got 8 of Wands, right? So Queen of Wands has Pisces and Aries on here, okay? So this deals with and you want to know what he thinks about you and why is he ignoring you. Okay, so have you guys gotten to like an argument? Is that why has he been ignoring you lately? Hey y'all, because Queen of Wands, this card kind of represents a woman who is just like on edge. Somebody who's just like angry at the world, kind of taking things out on people. So I don't know if you were kind of using him as a punching bag a little bit. You know, kind of taking things out on him. So that may be why he kind of backed away at some point, right? And then we have the Eight of Wands, and I've got Mercury and Sag here. So I think there are things that he wants to communicate, but he doesn't know how to communicate with you. I don't know how y'all communication is. What I'm getting from these cards is that you guys have really bad communication. I mean, how do you guys talk to each other? Do you guys really express how you feel towards each other? I just feel like there's some type of block. No, we recently got to know each other. Okay. So I just don't think that he knows how to communicate. Maybe he's seeing something in you that he didn't see at first. I'm gonna pull one more card for you, but I definitely think that he doesn't know how to communicate with you. He's still trying to get to know you a little bit. And Virgos are really peculiar kind of people anyway. They never really express how they really, truly feel. And Virgos are very critical. So if it's something that he saw in you that he didn't like, he's probably going to back away. And that's just how Virgos are. Like I said, I'm going to pull one more card for you. And then I've got Eight of Swords reversed. All right. So if this was upright, it would be, you know, kind of go at things at a fast pace. I say take things slow. All right. This card was reversed. Take things slow. Like I said, he's probably ignoring because, like I said, Virgos are kind of quirky. And when they see something that they don't like, they're going to kind of pull away. Believe me, I know. My ex-husband's a Virgo. My brother's a Virgo. I'm surrounded by Virgo people. And they're very peculiar and they're very critical. Highly critical. Way more critical than any other sign out there. All right? So, and it's nothing maybe that you didn't do. Maybe it's just something that he saw, or maybe he just doesn't feel comfortable. Like I said, there's definitely a communication barrier between him and you. And I definitely would take things slow. Oh, you're the Virgo. Okay. I definitely would take things slow. If he's not responding at this time, just let it be. Don't try to force things. Don't try to rush into things. Just let it be at this time. And if he doesn't, you know, if you've reached out to him and he hasn't responded back, then I just wouldn't be bothered with it. You don't want to chase people that are really not, you know, wanting to chase you back. Okay? So yeah, sorry about the mix-up. You with the Virgo, but y'all still highly critical. It still applies. Okay? Let me see who's next. Y'all gotta kind of help me up here. Hey man, Selma, are you still there? I want to know, when is he going to confess to me he's a Pisces and I'm a Sagittarius? When is he going to confess to you? What do you want him to confess? What do you want him to confess? Oh, okay. Rabia, hold on. I'm gonna answer that with the tarot. I'm sorry, y'all. I haven't gone live in a while, so just bear with me, okay? So I'm gonna use the tarot. Hey, Wallflower. Do you see any commitment? All right. Will there be any commitment between Rabia and what was his name? Awais? What's his name, Rabia? I don't want to move while I'm holding this pendulum. Is there any commitment between Rabia and Awais? Will there be any type of commitment? And I've got a yes. When? In the next 3 months? No. In the next 6 months? It's trying to change slightly. 6 months in the next 7 months? So if you see, it's going back and forth very slowly. So I'm going to say probably within the next 6 months, Rabia, okay? Like I said, don't sweat him though. Like I said, if he's not responding to you texting and stuff, just let him be. Don't be chasing people. If people really want to be in your life, they're gonna make the attempt, okay? And who was next? It was hold on, I'm checking my Salma. And Salma wants to know, he has done some moves, but it has been 3 months since that knew about his crush. I should have brought my damn mouse down here. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Jamar. Long time no see. Y'all gotta bear with me. I haven't been on live for a long time. So, Salma, when is he gonna confess to me? And he's a Pisces and you're a Sag. Well, if you're waiting on a Pisces to confess anything, girl, keep waiting. All right, so when is he going to? That's a pendulum question. We can simply answer that. All right, Salma wants to know, when is he going to profess his crush or his feelings for her? In the next month? In the next month? No. The next 3 months? No. The next 6 months? Six months must be the magic number. 6, 7 months? All right, I don't know what it is with the number 6 so far tonight, but that's the second pendulum reading where it came to 6 months. So I wouldn't look for anything. Pisces, you pretty much have to like put it all out on the table for them. So if you're waiting for him to make the move, he's probably not going to do anything until the next 6 months, okay? Let's see what else we got here. Wallflower, am I going to travel this year? When, if possible? Okay. If I didn't get you, oh wait, hold on. Y'all gotta kind of help me out here. Okay, so Rabia, Salma, Wallflower, you were next, and then Haj, Padilla, if you're still there. So Wallflower wants to know, when is she going to travel this year, if possible? When? Okay. All right. So will Wallflower be traveling this year? Will she travel this year? No. No traveling this year? How about next year? Will she be able to travel next year? The next year and a half? Next 2 years? Okay, we've got a little better swing. Next 2.5 years. Is there something that Wallflower can do to that can make her travel sooner? Is there something that she can do to make her travel sooner? So it's saying yes. So I don't know. Hey, Renata. Hey, boo. So, Wallflower, I'm going to try to pull a card and see what is the blockage? What is holding you up from being able to travel this year? It says within what? The next year and a half to almost 2 years? So let's pull a card and see why. Right? Well, 2 cards fell out. I've got King of Wands and I've got Princess of Pentacles reversed. So, Wallflower, are you in a relationship with anybody, or do you have any issues with anybody, a male, possibly Cancer or Leo? This person is fair skinned, may have red hair, light brown hair. If this is a person, they may be standing in the way for whatever reason. I'm not sure right now. And also, Princess of Pentacles. This also represents a woman, a young woman, dark brown hair, not really fair skin, has some tone to her. But I think that there's people blocking. I don't know if it's issues that you have with somebody. I don't know if it's something that you have to complete first. There's something that you have to do first with these 2 people, this man and this young woman. This young woman is definitely blocking because this is reversed. So there are 2 people that are the reasons why you cannot travel for whatever reason. I don't know if you know anything about this, but if we don't look at these as person, you said it is a person, then you maybe need to get creative and figure out how you're going to leave. Like, what are your plans? How are you going to get there? Do you have the money? Like, do you have everything planned out, or is this kind of like on the whim thing? So, number one, let's make sure that you're planning appropriately. You're looking at everything reasonably. You know, do you got your passport? Do you have the funds? You know, do you have somewhere to stay? And then, you know, there's stuff that you have to do first, like in the physical realm. I don't know if it's with a job or if it's court or anything, but there's something that needs to be done in the physical realm. Something that you have to do, complete, accomplish before you can go ahead and start traveling. So you've got some things that you have to address and take care of before you can even think about leaving the country. Okay? So let me know if this resonates with you. All right? That's the best I can do. That's all I can really pull from this. Like I said, if this is a person, then they are kind of blocking you. And if this is not a person, this young woman right here, then it represents things that you need to take care of before you can go ahead and go travel. I don't know, like some type of payments. I don't know if you have any bills, you know, credit. I don't know, just things that you definitely want to take care of because you don't want to try to go somewhere and stuff backfires in your face. All right, so let me see here. Let me make sure, because there was somebody else. I did Sag. Okay, well, yep, you are, Jamar. And your question was, what's coming up with my love life? I've been doing the self-love work. I'm ready for something real. Okay. And then it goes, honey. Then, wait, Yolanda, where did you come in at? Actually, Jamar, it's Yolanda. And then it's you. Her name was Haj Padilla. She had commented right before you did. So how does Javier feel about me? He's a Virgo and I'm a Cancer. Y'all and these Virgos. Y'all and these Virgos. Y'all gonna leave them Virgos alone. Say, let me stop messing with Virgos. They're really good people when they can get past their hypercritical, egotistical self. All right, so let me see. I gotta look at it one more time because I'm kind of slow, y'all. How does Javier feel about me? All right. How does Javier feel about Yolanda? Hey, love. And I had something fly out at me. I'm going to do one card for now because there's so many of y'all. And I want to get it. I actually don't have a list, Renata. I'm just trying to. I should have did a list. Y'all know I don't be coming prepared for this. I didn't even know I was going live until a few minutes ago. So, Four of Swords, Yolanda. Let me go back. How does Javier feel about me? He's a Virgo and I'm a Cancer. He feels a way about you. But it's nothing with passion right now. Four of Swords is kind of like a foundation. I feel like he likes you as a friend. There's potential for more. Because like I said, four, box, foundation, either which way this card is, it's a good card regardless. So he likes you for sure. What I say in love, not at this time. He's very intrigued. He's very interested. And there's a potential to build more. Okay. So I don't know if that kind of answers your question, but that's all really I can get from this. Yeah, there's potential, but he's not like in love. Okay. So let me know if that resonates. All right, Jamar, you are next, my love. And Jamar is what's coming up with my love life. I've been doing the self-work. Damn, something just flew out at me. Wait a minute. I didn't even get to shuffle. So, you've been doing self-love work. Am I ready for something real? Well, Jamar, my love. This card has Virgo on it. What is with Virgos? What is with the Virgos? I don't know if you've had someone that is very fond of you that you're not paying attention to, but it feels like to me that you may be too critical on the people that are coming into your life or the people that are interested in you. I think maybe you're missing out on people that are already in your life because you're looking for something that I'm not going to say doesn't exist, but right now I think it's kind of right in your face. I don't know if you know what I mean, but this card kind of represents and this could stand for a Virgo man, but definitely this represents that you may be the one that's being too critical, hypercritical, as a matter of fact, of the people that's coming into your life. So don't be quick to dismiss somebody. I don't even know if you know who this person is that I'm talking about, but there's somebody that is pursuing you and you're like, whatever, looking for something better. And this person may just be the person that you're looking for, right? Or we can look at this card in another way. Not saying that your standards are too high, but let's broaden your opportunities for people that you may be interested in, right? You may be critiquing or just looking for this perfect man that doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Hey, Selma, you see me doing a reading, right? So if you guys are not going to have patience, I'm not going to do a reading, okay? Clearly, you guys see all the comments, and I'm doing this for free. So let's have some patience and let's be mindful because I won't read you and I will block you if you're just going to I can't answer your question if I'm doing a reading, and you're distracting me from doing this reading. So anyway, Jamar, let's not be extremely picky. It's you're supposed to have standards. Definitely have standards, but don't like count somebody out because they wear glasses, or you know, maybe they're a different race or nationality than you. You know what I mean? So let's broaden our spectrum of men to choose from. You know, definitely. But yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. So let me know if you resonate with that. All right. And let's see who's next. Honey 4, how is my ex feeling towards me? He's a Cancer. All right, honey, I don't know if you're still here. I'm going down the line, y'all. So if you're still here, then hold on. I've got to refresh this because this is being weird. All right, I had to refresh that. Okay. How is my ex feeling towards me? And I want to get everybody, so y'all know I could be long-winded, and so I definitely have to just do one card. Because if I do more than one card, then we're gonna be here all night. Unfortunately, I'm not doing any paid readings. The only service that I'm doing right now is my Patreon account and YouTube. So if you're interested in getting monthly readings, personal readings, sent to you via email, then sign up for my Patreon account. I have a few spots open. And so, honey, how is my ex feeling towards me? Let's see. King of Swords. He's kind of over it, honey. He's over it. This is Capricorn and Aquarius. He's kind of over it. He really doesn't want to have any type of communication with you. I think he's learned a lot about himself from this relationship, the past relationship that you two had, and you need to learn a lot about it too. It's got Capricorn and Aquarius on this card. So pretty much what I'm getting from this card is maybe he felt like you guys weren't a good fit. Aquarius stands for inclusion, togetherness, higher mind. Maybe he feels like you didn't push him enough. There wasn't enough intellect between you two, like to have a really good conversation. You know, in a relationship, people have to be your friend before they can be anything else. So, the relationship kind of wasn't structured. It really wasn't organized. You guys really weren't on the same page. And so I think that he really doesn't want any parts, at least right now. And he really doesn't care for any communication with you. Okay? I'm sorry. Let me know if that resonates. Marley Love, will there be an engagement for me this year? All right? I'm going to answer that by pendulum. All right. Will there be an engagement for Marley Love this year? Will there be an engagement for Marley this year? Will the engagement be in the springtime? Will the engagement be in the springtime? Will it be in the springtime? We don't know, huh? Okay, how about the summertime? Will the engagement be in the summertime? Will the engagement be in the summertime? Slightly. Will the engagement be in the fall? All right, we've got a stronger. Will the engagement be this winter? All right, so Marley, engagement sometime between the fall and the winter time. Okay? Alrighty. Um, Renata, are you still there, my love? Renata. So the highlight is not Fenty Beauty. It's actually liquid, but I am wearing Fenty Beauty, Marley. I've got Fenty Beauty for like whatever this is called, the contour or whatever. So yeah, I have on Huda Beauty for the foundation. And believe it or not, I've got like this beauty store highlighter. Thank you so much. I'm trying, y'all. I am not a makeup person by far, but I do this for you guys. So I'm glad you like it. I am going down the list, Angel. So I just did Marley. And let me see who's next. Renata. I'm waiting on Renata if she's still here. So I don't see Renata. So Renata, whatever you come back, just ask your question. I'm gonna go skip. Let me see. Bella Baby. Oh wait. Sama, where did you come in at? Sama, where's your question? Okay. Is there something I can do to make him confess sooner? I've heard him. Wait a minute. Did you get a reading already, Sama? Sama Belny. Yeah, if you've already got a reading, you've got to wait. There's other people lined up, so if I've already answered a question for you, you've got to wait. So I'm sorry, sweetie, okay? So we did Marley. Angel A. Where's Angel? I want to know how Caleb feels about me and will we I want to know how Caleb feels about me and will we get knows a relationship? Will you get into a relationship? All right. Well, first of all, I'm going to ask the pendulum question just to get into that. Okay. Is Caleb romantically interested in Angel? Is Caleb romantically interested in Angel? He's romantically interested. Will they get into a relationship eventually? Will they get into a relationship? Will the relationship be in the next year? I'm gonna count backwards. Will it be the next year? Will it be in the next 6 months? Okay, you saw the shift in that, right? The next 3 months? The next 2 months? How about within the next month? Within the next month? And the shift is coming. So he's definitely romantically interested in you, and I would say between the next 2 to 4 months, you guys may get into a relationship, okay? PG, you want a love reading? PG. And I mean, do you have a specific question? If someone where was Bella Baby at? PG, let me see. Is PG here? Bella baby, where did you come in at? Let me see. I'm trying to look for you. I don't want to miss anybody, y'all. PG. You was above Angel. Okay. So Bella baby, I wanted to know if there would be a baby for me this year. What season? Another pendulum question. I love that I got this pendulum, y'all. It's so great. All right. Hold on. Let me fix this. Bella baby wants to know if she's going to have a baby this year. Will Bella baby have a baby this year? And we've got a strong yes. And if so, will it be in the springtime? Will she get pregnant in the springtime? I don't know. What about in the summertime? Will she get pregnant in the summertime? I don't know. Okay. What about in the fall? Will she get pregnant in the fall? Okay. What about in the wintertime? Will she get pregnant in the wintertime? I don't know to know. So probably around the fall. Around the fall, okay? Trill, let me see. I gotta see. Okay. Trill. Alright, Trill, you're up next. I'm a Leo and she a Taurus. What is it that you want to know, sweet? How does my crush feel about me? Okay. Trill, how does my crush feel about me? Alright, does Trill's crush know that he likes them? Are they even aware that Trill likes them? Is Trill's crush aware that he likes them? This is not even moving. Let me see. Will Trill and his crush eventually be in a relationship? Will Trill and his crush eventually be in a relationship? This thing don't even want to budge. Will Trill and his crush be in a relationship? Alright, it's moving slightly and it's saying no. Will Trill and his crush ever be in a relationship? Moving very slightly, okay? Hold on, let me try again. Do you even know your crush? That's first and foremost. Do you guys know each other? Hey, Kia. Hey, Esmeralda. Okay. Are you guys friends? Or is this somebody that you just like kind of pass by? Okay. Will Trill and his crush ever be in a relationship? Will Trill and his crush remain friends? Will they remain friends? I've got a slight, I don't know. I'm going to use tarot and I'm going to use reversals for yes or no, because that pendulum, which is really not a good sign. Unfortunately, I don't try to sugarcoat things. If I don't get a good reading, I just don't. I'm sorry. But let me see. All right, something fell out. And it fell out reversed. So this is just another confirmation that you guys just may remain friends. Let me see why. Strength. The Strength card. Leo deals with outward expression. I mean, does she know that you feel a certain way? Maybe you guys are going to remain friends because your mouth is going to remain closed. So I would definitely wait the right time to express to this person how you feel, right? You never know what'll happen once you let people know how you feel. If somebody doesn't know how you feel, she may be feeling the same way, and she may not know this because you have not expressed that to her. So as of right now, you guys are going to remain friends. So I definitely think that somebody needs to say something, which is neutral. If not now, then later, and see what comes of it, okay? Alrighty. Let's see. Who's next? Angel. Angel, I did your reading for you. I don't know if you got it. I'm going way back to the Okay. All right, as long as you got it, sweetheart. All right, so let me see here. Who's next? Honey 4, we did her. Salma, I did you. Bella Baby, we did you. Angel, we did you. Trill, we did you. Marley Love. Kimchi, hey, sweetheart. Kimchi, are you there? All right, Kimchi. We'll come back to Kimchi. Rosie Rodriguez. Hey, love, I'm glad you found my channel. All right, I'm gonna tell you something. My first video sucked, but I have very good information. I have a lot of resources. Check out my videos. All right. What might happen between me and my crush, Christopher? Let's see. Emily, if you're still there, I'm going to answer your question next, okay? What might happen between me and my crush, Christopher? Let's see what might happen. I gotta shuffle hard. Up. King of Swords pops out again. So what might happen is there needs to be some communication established, right? Between you guys as far as getting to know each other a little bit more, right? Getting to know each other a little bit more. I don't know if you guys hang out a lot. I don't know if you talk on the phone a lot. But definitely got to open up the dialogue between you guys. Yeah, definitely got to open up the dialogue between the both of y'all. So I don't really see what else could happen because first of all, we've got to establish some type of trust and communication and build that relationship, right? So if you guys have not so if he's a crush and you want it to be more, like I said, you're gonna have to spend time more, you're gonna have to communicate more, talk more, hang out, get to know each other a little bit better, right? And then maybe it can turn into something. But as of right now, you guys just need to establish that communication between you two to get you guys closer. You see what I'm saying? Let me know if that resonates. And then Emily, will I travel to another country for live and work in 2 months? That's a pendulum question. Let's see. Will Emily travel to another country to live and work in the next 2 months? Will she travel to another country to live and work in the next 2 months? And that is a very strong yes, Emily. Okay. A very strong yes. All right, let me see here. Bella baby. All right, looks like we're all caught up. Esmeralda, hey love. Kia, will Malcolm come back to me? Let's ask the pendulum. Kia wants to know, will Malcolm ever come back to her? Will Malcolm come back to her? All right, let's find out when. In the next year? In the next 6 months? All right, it's 6 months. The next 4 months? The next 3 months? The next 3 months is, we got to answer. All right, so give it between three to 6 months, I would say. If you're willing to wait it out for him. Malcolm will come back to you in the next 3 to 6 months as the pendulum. Alrighty. Now, I just want to put it out there. You know, when it comes to divination, well, I don't know if you know, but I want to share this. When it comes to divination and tarot and even psychic or very high intuition abilities, I'm only tapping into one timeline or one path. There are so many paths, right? Nothing is set. So you guys have to understand that. So when you deal with people that are psychics, clairvoyant, clairsentient, have high intuition, deal with divination, we're tapping into one of many timelines, one of many paths, okay? Nothing is ever set in stone. So, you know, sometimes things come into fruition if you make the choices to keep you on that path, and sometimes things don't come into fruition. So if anybody ever tells you that they're definitely, I'll never say I'm spot on. And I've been doing this professionally for about 3 years now, and I've done hundreds and hundreds of readings from people all over the world. And no matter how many times people have told me I'm accurate, what I've said have come to pass, you know, I'm very humbled by it, but I still know that I'm only tapping into one possible path, one possible timeline. Okay? So I just want you guys to understand that and how this works. Esmeralda, if you had time, I was wondering if I'm going to find a soulmate soon. Hey, Caster. Amanda, I'm sorry. Your question was above Kia. Let me see. I see. Did I answer? Oh, Amanda. Do you see a relationship for me this year with the Virgo or the Leo? Okay. Okay. Will Amanda have a relationship this year with the Virgo? Will she have a relationship with the Virgo? This shit don't even want to move. Will she have a relationship this year with the Leo? All right, we've got some movement. Will she have a relationship with the Leo? Okay. Will she have a relationship with the Virgo? It won't even move. Hold on. Will she have a relationship this year with the Virgo? Will she have a relationship this year with the Leo? Will she have a relationship this year with the Leo? A very slight yes. All right, so should she be in a relationship with the Leo? Should she be in a relationship with the Leo? Should she be in a relationship with the Virgo? I guess I had to ask it different. Okay, so as far as the Leo is concerned, when will they get into the relationship? In the next year? No. In the next 9 months? The next 6 months? I don't know. The next 3 months? Next 2 months? So the next 2 to 3 months, it's saying that you should get in the relationship with the Leo instead of the Virgo. Okay? Alrighty. Esmeralda wants to know. You're most welcome, Emily. Esmeralda wants to know if I have time. I was wondering if I'm going to find a soulmate soon and how. Okay. This is a two-part question. Will Esmeralda ever find her soulmate? Will Esmeralda ever find her soulmate? When will she find her soulmate? In the next year? In the next year? The next year and a half? Next 2 years? 2.5 years? Next 3 years? Next 5 years? Next 6 years? Six and a half? So, I mean, we're talking about a soulmate here. So, soulmates are not easy to find. It's saying within the next 6.5 years, and then you want to know how. So, let me pull a card to figure out how you're going to find your soulmate. Just falling out. Oh, all right. This is interesting. Queen of Pentacles. Basically, this means that in order to find your soulmate, just focus on yourself, right? Which you're like, okay, whatever. So focusing on yourself, taking care of yourself, getting your mind right, getting your body right, eating healthy, exercising, pampering yourself, spoiling yourself, loving you. Because the energy that you put out is what you're going to attract. So if you're living the type of life that you want to live, prosperity, abundance, wealth, health, success, you're doing a lot of like inner work, because we all got issues. So if you're working on your issues, whether it's through therapy, whether it's through shadow work, healing that inner child, once you fully, completely work on yourself, and that's why it's probably going to take all them years, because I don't know what trauma you've been through, but I feel like you've been through some trauma, a lot of trauma, and you need to work on that before you can even think about dealing with anybody else. Your soulmate is out there. Your soulmate is out there, and at this point they may be working on themselves as well. So definitely work on yourself. Capricorn and Sagittarius is on this card. Capricorn deals with structure, organization, just climbing to the top. And as far as this is concerned, it means getting yourself in order. Sagittarius deals with transformation. So you have to go through a certain transformation and a transition in order to attract the person that you want in your life, okay? So let me know if that resonates. Hey, Casper, you're most welcome. Emily, Amanda. Have you read for Rosie? I have not. Wait, Rosie? Let me see. What might happen between me and my crush, Christopher? I don't think that I did. Wait, I think that I did. Did anybody hear me read for Rosie? I think that I did already. Yeah, okay. You're most welcome. Selma, but you said I'll have my second reading after the rest, and I'm still waiting. Selma, there's new people that keep coming up, hun. You may not get another reading. It just is what it is. This is a free service, which I really normally don't do. I just haven't seen you guys in a while, so that's why I chose to go live. But hey, Vicky, there are clearly more people coming on, so I'm sorry, love. I've got to take all these other questions. All right. Caster. Okay, Esmeralda. I work on myself first. I do have Capricorn in my moon and Venus. I have Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, cool. I asked after Esmeralda. Ivana. Yes. Hi. I want to know something about love. Will your ex come back to you? Ivana. Well, that is easy, Ivana. I can answer that with a pendulum. Will Ivana's ex return back to her? Will her ex come back in her life? Will he come back and they be a couple together? When will this happen? Will this happen in this next year? I don't know. Will this happen in less than a year? No. The next year and a half? The next 2 years. So, Ivana, within the next year and a half and 2 years, you guys may be a couple again. I would definitely take this time to work on whatever issues that y'all kept disagreeing or arguing about or falling out about. And maybe he's working, or maybe they're working on themselves also. So that's probably why it may take, the next year and a half to 2 for you guys to hook back up, because clearly you guys have things you need to work on. That's the reason why you guys split up in the first place, because you guys weren't on the same page. So to get on the same page, you've got to do some work on yourselves. And then you guys have to realize if you can actually be friends. Because before you can be in a relationship, you actually have to be friends with the person, right? All right, let me see. Caster. Where's Caster? Does the sun sign Aries, moon sign Cancer keep tabs on me? You're most welcome, Ivana. Does the sun sign Aries, moon sign Cancer keep tabs on you? Let's find out. Caster wants to know, does the sun sign Aries, moon sign Cancer keep tabs on them? Do they keep tabs on Caster? Sun sign Aries, moon sign Cancer. Do they keep tabs on Caster? A yes Not too strong. So they are keeping tabs, not obsessively, but every now and then they're checking in on you. Definitely checking in on you. It's not like it hasn't gotten to the point where it's like stalkerish, but they are keeping tabs on you from time to time. Noel, Aryan Princess. Um, I'm a Sagittarius and he's a Cancer. What is his intentions for me? Let's see. Hello to anybody that's come in. I am Unique Divination. If you've just found my channel, right now I'm doing some free readings, one card pull and a pendulum. I might mix the two up depending on the question that's asked. I haven't done this in a while. If you're new to my channel, I definitely recommend you go back and watch all my videos and leave comments and tell me what you think. I also do celebrity readings. If you watch my celebrity readings and you want me to do a reading on a celebrity, just comment and let me know. I have a list of readings that I'm doing, so bear with me, okay? I'm definitely, if you want more than one card pull, if you want about 3 cards pulled, I'm taking $5 donations. All right, I'm taking $5 donations. If you go to my about section on my channel, I don't have super chat because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. So if you guys share and subscribe, I can get super chat. But if you want more than 3 cards pulled, let me know. I'll do $5 donations on 3 cards. If you just want a regular free reading, it's just going to be 1 card and then possibly a pendulum, okay? Let me know if you want 3 cards. And if you donate, I've got my phone here, so the donations will come right to me. I'll know who donated, okay? I've had people before donate and then try to retract the money. Don't do that because I'm going to find out. You know, so I have my PayPal is uniquedivination@gmail.com. My Cash App is urbanmystik. Actually, if you guys look in the description, let me make sure. In the description, I have the ways you can pay. PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. They're all in the description, okay? So if you're interested in 3 card pull, it's a $5 donation. And so, Love Light, let me see where you were, love. Hi, would I be able to know what month will I be in a committed relationship this year? Yep. Will Love Light be in a committed relationship this year? Will Love Light be in a committed relationship this year? Okay. When? This spring? Will she be in a committed relationship this spring? Will Love Light be in a committed relationship this spring? We don't know. How about in the summertime? Will Love Light be in a committed relationship in the summertime? No. How about the fall? Will Love Light be in a committed relationship in the fall? In the wintertime? Will Love Light be in a committed relationship in the wintertime? All right, so when it gets cold, you will be in a relationship, Love Light, okay? Let me see. I feel like I'm missing people. Let me know if I skipped over you guys. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. Okay, so Arabian Princess. I'm a Sagittarius and he's a Cancer. What are his intentions for me? All right. And then after that, I believe it's Bubbles. Bubbles is after Arabian Princess. Nawal, Arabian Princess. Okay. I'm a Sag and he's a Cancer. What are his intentions for me? Let's find out. Two of Pentacles. Cash App don't accept debit cards? That's weird. Lord of Harmonious Change. First of all, Arabian Princess, are you in a relationship with this Cancer or are you guys just friends? That's what I need to know because this card is saying just go with the flow. It's saying don't ask questions unless, you feel unsafe or comfortable. But this card just kind of represents going with the flow. It's got Jupiter and Capricorn on here. So Jupiter represents good fortune, right? Definitely represents good fortune. So whatever you guys got going on, okay, you're dating. So whatever you guys got going on is good. Cancers are kind of secretive. They're very emotional, even if he doesn't show it. And they're kind of romantic, I would say. So I would just say go with the flow. I don't see anything getting worse. I don't see anybody doing anything bad to you. It's just kind of enjoy the ride is kind of what I'm getting from this card. So I'm sorry if I can't, dig a little bit deeper, but kind of just go with the flow. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy being pampered. Enjoy how he makes you feel. Enjoy the gifts. Just enjoy spending time, talking, the conversation. Just go with the flow, right? Right now, everything's going good so far. Okay? You are most welcome. All right, so let me type up something real quick before I go on. Bubbles, what was it? Bubbles, hold on. I saw a bubble somewhere. Bubbles, lovely. Hold on, you're next, but let me type in what I want to tell you guys as far as all right. Now, where's that? And let me see if I can pen this. I can't pen it? Okay, whatever. So Bubbles. Hi, I wanted to know if my Aries ex is still stalking my accounts. Oh, Lord. Now, I can do an invoice. Anybody that is having trouble sending me a donation of $5, I can do an invoice. I don't know if you guys want to put your email address out there, though. That's kind of a bit much. Castor and Pollux, if you want to email me, I have my phone right here. I'm getting everything in real time. If you want to email me, I can send you an invoice for $5. So let me know. I'm going. And then I need to share this. I didn't even share this. Hold on. Bubbles, I did not forget about you, sweetheart. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm like doing a whole bunch of things at once. I just want to put this on my... I'm trying to share this live. Y'all share the live. Share the live. Share my videos. I just completed all of the zodiac readings for February. What? I have no idea. I'm going to be on here for a while. I have nothing else to do but to hang out with my urban mystics. I love you guys. All right. Let me see here.
But it's cold down here.
I'm not cold. I get hot when I do readings, so this is perfect for me. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to share this. And then check. Hold on. Why? Do you need something from me?
Mm-hmm.
You need something from me?
No, I'm just asking.
Okay. That's my little one. She just wants to bug me, y'all. All right, so Bubbles. I want to know if my Aries ex is still stalking my accounts. Okay. Bubbles Lovely wants to know if her ex is still stalking her accounts. If the Aries ex is still stalking her accounts. Is the Aries ex still stalking her accounts? I am not getting anything. Hold on. Bubbles wants to know if the Aries ex is still stalking her accounts. A slight no. It hasn't moved. Let me go to the cards and see. If we get a reversal, that's a no. If it's upright, that's a yes. Wait a minute. Something just flung out at me. So you've got an upright, and that is a yes. He's still stalking your accounts, he or she. All right, let me see here. Hey, Melanie. All right, let me see if I'm up to date with everybody. Ah, my nose. Oh. All right, I think I'm all caught up with everybody. So Melanie wants to know, hi, I wanted to know if my ex is blocking my love life with so-called spells. Let's see, because that shit do be happening. Let's see. This was told to me. Is Melanie's ex blocking her love life with spells? Did they put a spell on her to block her love life and fuck her love life up so she can't be with anybody else? And we've got a yes. So he is. I recommend uncrossing spell if you can do it. I've got some fixed candles that I sell at my shop. UNIQUEdivination.com. If you check out my shop, I've got some candles. If you're advanced enough to do this on your own. Unfortunately, I'm not doing any spell work because I do spell work, but I'm not doing anything at this time unless you become a Patreon member. Then you also get a discount off of my spell work as well. So the pendulum definitely said yes. He put something on you, but I can get that off. Like I said, I'm not doing anything for the public except for my Patreon account. I'll do services for my Patreon members. So you got to handle that, girl. He's trying to block you from living your life. Zachy, I want to know if my Aquarius ex likes me. Is she stalking me or trying to reach out? Zachy wants to know if his Aquarius ex is stalking him. Is she stalking him? Yes. Does she want to reach out to him? No. She just wants to stalk him? Yes. Okay, does she want him back? Does the Aries ex want Zachy back? Yes. So Zachy, she is stalking you. And she does want you back. And she's not trying to reach out right now, maybe because I don't know if the feeling is mutual. Do you feel the same way towards her? So maybe that's why she kind of doesn't want to reach out, but she's like fucking watching you and being a creep. Because maybe she thinks that you're not interested, right? Melanie, what is his point? He can't have me back. Well, sometimes if they can't have you, they don't want anybody else to have you. And that's just how people are. Crazy, right? No, I don't like her. I just had a feeling. Okay, well, she's stalking you, sweetheart. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on for a second. All right, so somebody said that they sent a PayPal. Let me check because I usually get notifications. Oh, all right. I got a notification, and this was from Love Light. Is this you? I don't want to put your Turner. Is that you, Love Light? They said he did binding stuff, but I know it's not working. Well, even though it's not working, it's still in your energy field and it still has to be cleared. So if you know anybody, like I said, if you're strong enough or you're advanced enough to do it on your own, I have some fixed candles that I send. They're customized to fit your needs, and they're $25 a candle. Anything over $50 is free shipping. I also have spiritual soaps to help protect you against stuff like that. I have blessing oil, banishing oil. Check out my shop, uniquedivination.com. It's all in the description. So I'm waiting for Love Light. Miss Turner. I don't want to put your whole name out there. Hold on, I'm going to put it here. I'm waiting for Miss Turner. Somebody donated. Oh, that was you, Caster? That's my website. Y'all go ahead and check out my website. Yeah, I got a donation. So that was you, Caster. Thank you for your donation, love. Okay, it was Caster. And so do you have another question? Yep, my mouth is wide open. Oh, Lord, not the government. No. I only gave out the last. Okay. I wasn't going to put your whole government out there. All right, I'm shuffling. Go ahead and ask your question, hon. So while we wait for Caster to go ahead and pose their question, like I was saying, I do have a website. Right now, I'm not doing any personal readings. I've stopped that for a while because I'm in graduate school. I've just recently become full-time at my job. A mom. I'm in the process of adopting. I've got a lot going on, so I had to cut some stuff out. But like I said, if you become a Patreon member, you will get a monthly reading, and you will get discounts to my shop. And I'm also offering spell work to Patreon members only. What are Brittany's intentions towards me? Let's find out. Let's see. Yes, Selma. Yes, you can. Because you waited so patient. And there's literally nobody. So after Selma, Zachy, I'll answer your question because Selma's been waiting. Yolanda, you're after Zachy. And Castor wants to know, what are Brittany's intentions towards her? Oh, I've got some stuff that fell out. Alright, one more card. Crystal, you are after Padilla. I'm trying to mix them up real good. Y'all, please remember y'all spots. So it goes Sama, Zachy, Padilla, and then Crystal. And I do not rush on my ratings. Denise, you're last on the list. Denise, you're after Crystal. Remember who you're after, okay? And I don't know if you guys are aware, but I just had a 500 subscriber giveaway where 2 people won a 45-minute reading and a free product. Where were you guys at when I was giving this stuff out? Y'all better set notifications, or if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe because I give out stuff. 2 people just won a 45-minute reading with me via phone or video and a free product of their choosing. So you guys may be missing out on things, not being subscribed to my channel or not having the notifications set. And I'm still shuffling, Castor. Alright, I've got the 3 cards. Ah, my nose. Alright, let's see what we got here. Knight of Swords. The Emperor reversed. And the Ace of Cups. So, let me see. What are Brittany's intentions towards you? Let me see. What are Brittany's intentions? And Brittany's an Aries, right? And so Aries is on the middle card, which is the Emperor. That's the Aries sign right there. And then we're gonna start off with the Knight of Swords, which is, it has Taurus and Gemini on here. Coupled with the Emperor reversed and then the Ace of Cups. So this person, Brittany, I feel like she wants to control you. I feel like Brittany wants to control you. You're a Gemini? Oh, okay, cool. So I feel like there's a control issue between you and Brittany. Um, I think so. The Knight of Swords, what I'm getting, if this is representing you and the Emperor card is representing Brittany, I don't think you're going for it. I don't think that you're going for the things that she's doing as far as trying to control you. Brittany does not like to do things traditionally, or it's just kind of like out of the ordinary, out of the box kind of thing. I don't know if that's something that you fly for. You know, even in conversation, even in, you know, the way how she lives her life, it's kind of like there's no structure. It's just like however way it goes. And I feel like you're a little bit more structured. We're not in talks right now. She's my crush. Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then if this is somebody that you want to pursue, she's got control issues, right? She's got control issues. If you guys ever get into a relationship, it's going to be a non-traditional relationship. It's definitely not going to be anything traditional. Any roles assigned, you know, it's not going to be typically what you're used to, the relationships that you're used to being in, right? You seem kind of laid back, and what I get from this card, you're the Knight of Swords, so you're kind of laid back, and you just kind of want to move towards somebody who like is like you like to have great conversation. Like if there's no conversation in it, then you really are not feeling this person. So maybe, you know, she's caught your eye because she has really good conversation. Not only, you know, she may be a very beautiful person, she's probably somebody that, you know, who's caught your eye, maybe that doesn't look like people that you normally would deal with. It's just something about her that's not traditional or not typical that is the reason why you've latched onto her. If she's violent, would she be abusive? So that's kind of what I was feeling earlier as far as control. I feel like if this person doesn't have control, then they become emotional. So two things, okay? The last card was the Ace of Cups. This can be interpreted as the beginning of a relationship, right? But because this card is reversed and this is next to it, I feel like maybe this person does not know how to control their emotions. So I can violent. I would not like to think that this person would be violent. Moon sign Cancer, so whew. So Aries, Sun, Moon sign Cancer. Cancers are very emotional. So this explains this right here. So looking at this, if we're talking about a relationship or if there ever was one, this person is going to have a hard time controlling their emotions. This could indicate jealousy. This could indicate, like I said, wanting control. Venus and Taurus. So there's another level. Taurus is a very jealous zodiac. So there's so many levels to this as far as this person is emotionally unstable. Not saying that they can't mature and get better, but this is something that you're definitely going to have to look out for because you seem to be the one that's kind of more level-headed if I'm looking at this. Like I said, I've got Gemini, I've got Taurus and Gemini, and Taurus kind of represents weathering out the storm, you know, not kind of jumping to conclusions, looking at everything, so to speak. And Gemini literally represents logic and reasoning. So you would be the one that's kind of level-headed, and she would be the one that kind of like flies off at the handle, you know, whenever things don't go their way. And so that's something that you need to look out for. Now, like I said, this can definitely represent the beginning of a relationship. So if you guys ever take it to that level, it could totally happen. But you just need to be careful because this person has emotional issues, okay? Extreme. Aries kind of fly off at the handle, and if they can't get their way, they spaz on people, and it is what it is. And they don't think first. They spaz first, think later. coupled with the Cancer moon, very emotional, wanting to control people. Cancers have control issues, even if they don't want to admit it. Um, I'm a Cancer. I have Cancer rising, so I know. But if this is somebody that you want to pursue, then like I said, just be careful. Um, if there's any way you can express or help this person get through the trauma to figure out why something happened to this person, right? Something happened in their past where they did not have control. This could be abuse, physical abuse as a child, or in another relationship. You know, when people become like that, it's because it's been done to them and they don't want it to happen again. So they take on the traits of the person that's done that to them, right? So just be careful. I'm not saying don't pursue this person. If you continue to want to pursue this person, that's fine. But just realize what you're jumping into. You're jumping into somebody who is overly emotional, is not balanced with their emotions, does not rationally think at first. This is somebody that is going to have to learn, is going to have to mature a little bit more on the emotional aspect, right? As far as relationships is concerned. So let me know if that resonates with you at all. Hey, Melly. All right. My lipstick is, add my lipstick. This is my favorite lipstick, and it's so plain. Alrighty, but just to let you know, if you don't ask the question now, if you come back, if you just want a free reading, you're going to have to wait till everybody else. And if you want another 3-card pull, then you're going to have to donate another $5. Okay? So if nobody else, if I've answered everybody, then I'll do a free reading for you. But if you want another 3-card pull, then it's going to have to be another donation. So who was after? Was it Zachy? No, it was Selma. Selma, are you here? Is Selma here? Okay, who's next after Selma? Was it Zachy? And then I believe Crystal was after that. Zachy wants to know, will I meet my soulmate soon? Okay. Amir, it's a less love. Melly, you're after Crystal. Amir, you're after Melly. Okay. My question was that what can I do to make him confess sooner? I heard him today getting some advice from his friend about how he should, what he should say to me. Okay. My question was, what can I do to make him confess? Well, let's see. Spell work always works. A profess your love spell. All right, let's see. So what can you do? So this is the Fortitude card, which represents strength, but it has Leo on here. And Leo represents outward expression of self, creativity, and all that other good stuff. So basically, outward expression. Have a conversation. You know, people really, we're really scared to tell how we, you know, express how we feel to people. But honestly, nobody's going to ever know how you feel if you don't tell them. So if you know for sure, if you heard his friend, you know, trying to give him advice about what he should say to you, then why don't you just like ask him to hang out and Just be like, hey, I'm feeling you. Like, you know, I was wondering, do you feel the same about me? I mean, it's just that simple. You guys are overthinking things here. So outward expression of self, you've got to express it. And I know sometimes the fear of rejection is like real, but you never know until you ask, right? And so Sama, then okay, Padilla, you're next, love. Or was it Zachy? I think it was Zachy, then Padilla. All right, Zachy, you want to know when you're gonna meet your soulmate? Alrighty, well, we're gonna go to the pendulum for that. When will Zachy meet his soulmate? Will it be within the next year? Less than a year? A year and a half? A year, 2 years? 2.5 years? 3 years? All right, so it tends to pick up. So around 2.5 to 3 years mark, you're gonna find your soulmate. So in the meantime, I would definitely work on inner work, some shadow work. Let's heal that inner child. Let's work on our emotional development, our spiritual development, so that when your soulmate comes, you're ready. And as I was saying previously to somebody else, the energy that you get off is just going to attract. Sometimes you attract people that need what they're lacking. So you have to be careful with that. And other times you attract your alike, people that are like you. So if you can differentiate between the the energy vampires, and the people that are like-minded on the same frequency, then you'll be good. All right, Padilla. All right, what's your question, my love? Let's see what Facebook is doing. All right, let me see here. You got a question, love? I don't. Okay. When would the right person come into my life? All right, Padilla wants to know when the right person will come into her life. Will it be within the next year? The right person come into her life. Will it be the next year? Will it be less than a year? Less than a year? Will it be in a year and a half? A year and a half? Will it be 2 years? So a year and a half to 2. All right, a year and a half to 2. Okay. Hey, Rebecca. How are you, love? So I'm doing free one card pull. It'll either be it'll be a tarot card or a pendulum. Depending on the question, I might use both. If you want three cards pulled, I'm asking for a $5 donation. You're most welcome, Padilla. Okay, Crystal. I would like to know what Bobby's current intentions are towards me. Does he have feelings? Will we be together? Is he hiding? Okay. Crystal. I would like to know what his intentions are. So first of all, we need to see if he actually has feelings for you. All right. Does Bobby have feelings for Crystal? Does he have romantic feelings for Crystal? Will he ever express his romantic feelings for Crystal? Will he ever express his romantic feelings for her? No, never? Will he ever express his intentions for her? His intentions? Will he ever express his romantic intentions for Crystal? Why not? What's going on? Why won't he? Let's see, Crystal. What the fuck? What's Bobby's sign? I need to know Bobby's sign. Is he a Virgo? Is he a Pisces? Let me see. He's an Aries. Okay. So, let's see why he won't express them, what's going on. We know he's got feelings. Why won't he express them? What the fuck, Bobby? What the fuck? Three of Cups, Lord of Abundance. He really likes you. He really likes you. So looking at this card, I'm gonna get close up in here. Okay, so we've got some cups, right? The water is flowing from this cup right here, and the water's coming from this main flower right here, right? It's coming up, it's dropping into some flowers, it's dropping into the cups, and then here we have some flowers that have not budded yet. I think he's scared. I think he's scared. I think that he doesn't want to fuck it up. And then we've got Mercury and Cancer on here, and Cancer deals with internalization. So definitely he's internalizing his feelings. I think that he's afraid of rejection. I don't know if you've ever expressed to him that you're interested in him, but I would definitely drop some hints if they haven't been dropped already. Let me see. And he also has a girlfriend. So that's why. So that's why he can't say anything, Crystal, because he has a girlfriend. But he's definitely feeling you. He's definitely feeling you, and he's internalizing it, and he thinks about you a lot, okay? So I don't know if you want to be a home wrecker. I would just wait. I wouldn't interfere with anybody's relationship. If it ends, it ends. I don't know if you're into doing spell work. There are people that can end relationships if you're into that kind of stuff. I don't judge, so I'm not, I don't care what you do. But he definitely is feeling you. But that is the number one reason why he can't say anything, is because he's in a relationship. So wait it out. If they work out, they work out. If they don't, they don't. But definitely know that you are on his mind. Okay? All right. Who is next? Crystal and then Rebecca. Thank you. How is Aries feeling for me? I'm Gemini. All right, let's see. All these Aries up in here. Aries and Gemini. Fire and air. That's a crazy combination. Fire. What happens when you put oxygen into a fire? It gets bigger. It gets bigger. Oxygen, air into fire makes the fire get bigger, y'all. Whew. That's a very spontaneous, very passionate, high energy relationship. What was how's Aries feeling for me? Okay. Alright, my cards are not cooperating here. Hold on. Alright, hold on, y'all. These cards, let me clear the energy real quick, because they're acting crazy. Clear negative energy. Release all the negative energy out of these cards. So, y'all just seen me mix up all the cards again, right? And I got 3 of Cups again. So, Rebecca, Aries is really feeling you as well, right? Lord of Abundance, kind of the same thing. Really doesn't know how to communicate it too well to you. Really likes you, but really doesn't know how to articulate it, right? So, I don't know if that's something that you want to wait for, you know, people to get around to express. I don't know if you want to drop hints yourself. Is he your crush? Is he your crush? Is he your crush? Because this person is into you, but they just really don't know how to communicate. Okay? And then Caster. Oh, wait, hold on. Amir. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. All right. So, XXX. My name is Grace. Grace, what will my next love be like, and when will I meet him? All right, well, when will Grace meet her next love? Will it be in the next 3 months? Will it be in the next 3 months? Will it be in the next 6 months? Will it be in the next 9 months? Will it be in the next year? Will she meet her love in the next year and a half? The next 2 years? The next 3 years? 3.5 years? 4. Will she meet her love in the next 4 years? Next 4.5 years? Will Grace meet her love in the next 6 years? I'm just going to go for 6. Will she meet her love in the next 6 years? 5.5? The next 5 years? 4.5? So between the next 5 years, I know that seems like a long time. And what will my next love be like? Let's see. What will my next love be like? So he's going to be a very peaceful person, he or she. A very peaceful person, and they're going to be your peace. They're going to be somebody that's going to help you, because I feel like you suffer from anxiety, you suffer from stress, you get worked up easily. Sometimes you're easily discouraged. So he's going to be your peace. He's going to be your rock. This person's going to hold you down, okay? When he does come, he's going to hold you down. And there are no zodiacs on this card. I only have Jupiter, which is good fortune. So this person is just going to be, you're going to be very compatible. It may as well be your soulmate, okay? Alrighty. So Amir. Amir, where's Amir? All right. Amir. No Amir? All right, so if there's no Amir, Jupiter Sagittarius? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure about that. What and Castor, you're up next if Amir is not around. Yes, Jupiter is Sagittarius and Pisces. It's also Pisces as well. Amir, what's your I'm an Aquarius woman and he's a Leo. Will we get back together? Amir wants to know, will she get back with her Leo? Will she get back with her Leo lover? Will she get back? Yes. When will they get back together? In the next 3 months? The next 3 months? No. The next 6 months? The next 8 months? The next year? Next year and a half? Next 2 years? All right, so anywhere between a year to 2 years. I'm sorry, Melly. Anywhere between a year to next 2 years is when you guys are going to get back together. Melly, I'm sorry, love. What was your question? What was your question? My Libra friend intentions. You're welcome, my love. You want to know what the intentions of your Libra friend are? Is your Libra friend a man or a woman? Okay. What is R's intentions with Melly? What are his intentions? King of Pentacles. All right, this has Aries on here and Taurus. Okay, so Libra may be feeling you. King of Pentacles deals with investment. And as far as I'm concerned, if I apply this to this question, if he's investing, spending time with you, doing things with you, buying things for you, he's definitely interested. He definitely is waiting things out. You know, I don't know if he doesn't want to come off as like ungentlemanlike, but he's definitely waiting. Maybe he's waiting for you to make the first move, but he's definitely feeling you, and he definitely wants to invest his life with you, right? But he's willing to take things slow. Okay? Alrighty. Caster, you've asked your question. Let me see. Up here. Is my child's father doing anything spiritually to put energy around me, and why? Okay, well. Is Caster's child's father doing anything to put bad energy on her? Did he put the mojo on her? Did Caster's baby daddy put the mojo on her? We've got a slight yes. And so let's figure out why. He doesn't like the fact that you are a success. All right, I'm back. I keep losing connection. So like I was saying, he doesn't like the fact that you're becoming successful and that you're going to continue to become successful. If you look at the flowers, we've got buds here. We've got fully blossomed flowers. We've got flowers that are more budded than the others. So you're doing really good in your life. If you're not doing good, I would like to think that you are. Things are just going to continue to get better. So he 100% hates the fact that you are succeeding in life without him. Okay? That is exactly why. Denise. Hey, T. Micaiah. Yeah. Let me know if you got that. I did answer your question. Denise, what is your question, my love? I am so sorry. I'm trying to keep up with y'all as best as I can. So did you get that, Caster? He don't want you to succeed because you're succeeding without him. I have one of those too. My ex-husband, he literally told me that he was going to try to destroy everything that I ever tried to do. So don't feel bad. Sometimes when you move on, people can't get over it and they want to try to destroy you. So just continue to cover yourself, you know, with protection. If you check out my shop, I have protection soap. I have protection oil. I have spiritual detox to just keep that negative energy away from you. I have fixed candles. I got everything you need. Go to my shop, uniquedivination.com, okay? Denise, I would like to know Alistair's current intentions towards me. Let's find out. What are Alistair's intentions toward Denise? Hold on, I gotta knock the energy out of this, y'all. Alright. Alright, I've got 3 cards here, because y'all just want to fly out. Which one? I'm gonna read it. I'm gotta see which one we gonna pick. Alright, this card. How about this card? How about this card? Alright. Five of Cups. Five of Cups reversed. So, upright, this card represents Lord of Loss and Pleasure. All right, it's got Mars and Scorpio on here. So this card is upright. So I don't know if you've been through an emotionally rough time in the past, and Alistair, I don't know what your relationship is with him, if it's a relationship, if you guys are friends, but it seems like his intentions are to help you. It seems like he knows that you've been through emotional turmoil, and he wants to be the one to be there for you. He doesn't want to come off aggressive. And he definitely wants to help you become the person that he sees you as. He knows that you have so much more potential than what you're showing. Like I said, you may be going through a rough time or getting over a rough time, but he definitely wants to be there to help you emotionally. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's what I'm getting from this card. All right, so that was Denise. Who was after Denise? Was there anybody actually lined up after Denise? Because if not, then Denise. So for those of you that have just joined, hello, welcome to Urban Mystik TV. I am Unique Divination. And I'm doing a free one card pull. And if you want 3 cards pulled, I need a $5 donation. If you go on my description, you can either go PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. PayPal is uniquedivination@gmail.com. Cash App is Urban Mystik with a K. And Venmo is unique, like hyphen divination or something, but check the description, okay? So, Kia, what does Malcolm think of me? Let's find out. What does Malcolm think of Kia? God, I'm about to get a whole nother deck. This deck just keeps fucking falling out all over me. Whoa. 8 of Wands. All right. 8 of Wands. Lord of Swiftness. Mercury and Sagittarius. What does Malcolm think of me? I'm not getting anything from this card. It feels like he thinks that you're a very creative person and you move kind of fast. I don't think that he can keep up with you and how upbeat you are. You're a very up-tempo, upbeat kind of person. I don't think he necessarily, it's not a bad thing, but maybe you may be a little bit, too high speed for him. I don't know. Maybe he can't handle you. I'm going to pull another card because I can't really, I'm not getting anything from that card. All right, ahead. Star card. This has the Tree of Life on here. It has damn near every zodiac. It has Aquarius on here. Definitely likes hanging around you. Definitely likes being around you. Maybe you help him see his vision and his dream, so to speak. You know, maybe you give him, and maybe that's what that other card was about, but I really couldn't tell. Sometimes it's hard to get from just one card, but I feel like you help him be creative. You help him, you bring out something in him that he wouldn't get if he was by himself or not around you. Nobody else can do it but you. And I think he realizes that. Oh shit, he's an Aquarius. Cool. Maybe that's why I couldn't resonate with that other card. But he definitely likes being around you. He definitely likes the conversation. Are you guys together? Are you friends? Is he your crush? What's going on between you two? We're just friends for now. Okay. So yeah, he definitely likes how you make him feel. Um Aquariuses, sometimes it's hard for them to show emotion, but if he's hanging out with you, that alone right there is letting you know that he has feelings for you. If it's just like always you two kicking it all the time, then something definitely could come for that. But he definitely loves and appreciates how you make him feel, the conversations that you guys have, you know, creative wise, you just make him a different person. So just continue to be who you are, and he's very much attracted to that. Okay. Song without a word. My husband dumped me and our son 7 years back. I want to know, is reconciliation coming? Are you guys going to reconcile? Song without a word wants to know if her and her husband are ever going to reconcile. Will they ever reconcile? Will they ever put their differences aside and reconcile? Will they ever come back together romantically? No. Hold on, my arm is getting. Will they ever reconcile to become friends for their child? Will they ever make it work just for the child? Will they ever become friends for the child? This thing ain't moving. Let me go to the cards. I'm gonna do yes or no. Whew. This flew out. Okay, so basically, my lipstick is starting to get weird. Sorry, y'all. Ew. Basically, something traumatic is going to have to happen in order for him to even want to get back into your life. If there's ever any reconciliation, unfortunately, something traumatic, a loss of life, maybe you guys know somebody, a mutual friend who passed away. Unfortunately, I don't want to think or hope that a family member passes away, but something traumatic, a loss of life, some type of accident, you know, maybe somebody's lost a home or something. That is the only way that you guys are going to reconcile. There has to be something traumatic to happen. And I'm sorry. I can't change the reading. It is what it is. I just got a donation from Team Micaiah. Thank you, love. Team Micaiah is also a Patreon member. All right, so shout out to her. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for allowing me to do monthly readings for you. And if you could, you know, just let them know what they will get if they do a Patreon. If they subscribe to me through Patreon. She's basically been a Patreon member since I started, you know? And I always get good feedback from her, but I would just like for her to briefly say something, like tell them, is it good, is it great, or whatever. And I got your notification, Team Micaiah. So thank you also, not only for being a Patreon member, but thank you for donating here. I feel like my makeup is like, this is so gross, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't have a mirror down here. This is my mirror. You guys. So I'm waiting for Timakaya's question. And if she would just so kindly, briefly let y'all know. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. So, Timakaya says, so her Patreon is bomb. She uploads monthly videos and little information here and there. She's always willing to give us really good information, I promise. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And what is your question, my love? What is your question? And then DD, you are after Timakaya. She donated, so she gets minimum 3 cards. At least 3 cards. Y'all, I've been doing this for like, what, 130 minutes. I've been doing this for like 2 hours. What are the talents of mine that I need to focus on? All right, that's a very good question. A very good question. Do I want to use any other cards? No. I'm going to stick with these. If they act right. All right, what are the talents that Timakaya needs to focus on? So mote it be. Card 1. All right, I've got 4 cards and we're just gonna work with that. All right. Ooh, we've got some interesting cards. I have 1 person after Timakaya, and that's it. But seriously, y'all, if you ever choose to do spiritual work with Unique, you will not be disappointed. Thank you so much, my love. I appreciate it. I really do. The first card I've got for you, Timakaya, is the Hangman Reverse. So, as far as a talent is concerned, I don't know if this is necessarily a talent, but this card is recommending that you don't be stagnant. It's like sometimes you get stuck. I'm going to say maybe in decision making. I don't know if it's because you get confused or, you know, you really don't know which way to go. But sometimes you just have to keep moving and not remain stuck or stagnant, okay? Another thing that you need to focus on, or talents, I don't know if this is necessarily a talent, but you know when it's time to make the right sacrifices. Okay, so continue to, and that's more intuition. So I guess intuition is really speaking from this card. You know when sacrifices need to be made, right? You're just like, fuck it, I gotta do what I gotta do, and you do it. So that is a really good thing. So continue, because the easier it is to make sacrifices, the easier the things that you're trying to manifest are going to come into your life. You know, when you delay, or, you know, just wait on making the sacrifices that you're supposed to make, nothing good comes of that. So the fact that you're able to just be like, fuck it, I need to cut this out of my life, that's a good thing, right? And just continue to remain in motion. Don't be stagnant. Don't be waiting around for nobody. Just keep doing you. Goal-directed activity. So intuition, first and foremost. This card is Lord of Ruin. So this is not necessarily a talent. Well, it could be, because we're going to look at the Gemini aspect in here. So you are able to look at things from a practical mentality through logic and reasoning, right? You don't look at shit If anybody tries to sugarcoat shit, you're like, no, give me the real deal, right? You don't want any sugarcoating. You don't want anybody to fucking sell you any pipe dreams. You know, you want the real deal, right? But um, being a realist and being a pessimist, it's a very thin line. I used to teeter this line. I used to think that being a realist was looking at the cup half empty, right? um you can still be a realist and have optimism. You can still be a realist and look at the cup half full. When you say that it is, when you say that, is it, do you mean, no, no, no. I only have Dee Dee waiting for me. I'm still taking donations, love. So being a realist is great because nobody can ever bullshit you. So if we want to look at that, that's a talent that also can be focused on. Continue to not let nobody feed you bullshit, right? Which coincides with using your intuition, right? But do not be a realist to the point where you're a pessimist. Okay, well, it's going to take me this long to get this done. I won't ever achieve it. Or, you know, because I don't have this, I can't achieve this. So be a realist. However, know that if you work hard for things, you're going to get what's come to you, what's due to you. But you have to know that. Okay. So always be real, right? Always deal with real people, but don't misconstrue being real for being a pessimist and looking at the glass half empty. The glass is always full. We ain't even doing the half empty, half full. The glass is always full. Okay. Queen of Cups. The fact that you are maturing emotionally. Continue to focus on handling your emotions. I just got a message. My husband. So, continue, like I said, continue to focus on controlling your emotions. We've got Gemini and Cancer. Again, we had Gemini on what card? We had Gemini on this card. So that's just a confirmation or reiteration of using logic and reasoning and being practical, okay? Not living in la la land, not thinking about, you know, the bare minimum, but just understanding what you have to do and what needs to be done to get there. So wisdom, maturity, you have the potential to give guidance and mentor people, right? That is something else that you want to focus on. You have a story that people would want to hear. You know, I don't know if you're aware of that, but I would definitely work on mentorship to people that have the same kind of story that you have. You know, I was always afraid to express or talk about things in my life, but you know, the more I open up, the more I realize that there are people like me, right? And you know, I'm always the first one to say that I'm socially awkward and I'm introverted and I don't know how to, you know, kind of communicate with people. Like I've been a loner all of my life because not only my name, but because I lived in the suburbs and I moved, you know, in a predominantly all white environment, and then I moved to the inner city, predominantly all black. I was kind of blackballed. So, you know, exactly. Um, so just know that you have the potential to become someone's mentor for many women that have gone through the same thing that you've gone through. And last but not least, we have the Death card, and it is reversed, and we have Scorpio on this card. So basically, what talent would be out of this? So the talent that would be from the Death card is the ability to rebrand and renew yourself after things have happened, right? The Death card stands for rebirth, right? Rebirth. And so the fact that you are able to pick up and continue to move on no matter what is a talent like no other. My mother had the same type of talent, man. My mom would move to a whole nother state and fucking have a house, a car, a job. I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she did it, but no matter what, she always landed on her feet. And that is a talent that you have. And not a lot of people can do that. Not a lot of people can move in the same town, yet alone pick up and go to another fucking state. You know what I mean? So hone in on that. Know that you are adaptable to no matter what situations come your way. And you are able to rebirth and renew yourself and regenerate yourself and transition and transform. No matter what happens, you're always going to come out on top, right? And so remember that. So just to reiterate, just continue to move. Do not be stagnant. I think I said something about intuition with this card. I know for sure intuition was on this card. Just looking at things with logic and reasoning, not necessarily being a pessimist, but being a realist. Maturing, as far as wisdom is concerned, emotionally you're maturing, you're handling yourself different. Not only that, you can be a mentor to people. And then lastly, the fact that you can just pick up anywhere and still make it in life. And that's going to continue to happen to you throughout your entire lifetime, okay? So I hope that resonated with you. Dee Dee, are you still there? Oh, hey, hon. My husband's on, y'all. Phoenix, what's up, love? Hi, Shree. All right, what's up, hubby? I love you. And dinner is waiting for you. He has been at work since 6 o'clock in the morning. And it's 9 o'clock at night. He's not coming home till 11:30. So he is working very hard for me and his family. And I most certainly appreciate it. And I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And I can't wait for you to get home. Dee Dee, what is your question, my love? Yeah, Timakai, he be working, man. He's a worker. I love you, baby. I love you and I miss you. So, Dee Dee, what's your question? Well, me and Andy get back together. Sure, you're next if you want a question. Ooh, my booby itches. Sorry, y'all. All right. I keep trying to position this, but I realized that like the camera's showing my fat tummy. All right, so will Dee Dee and Andy get back together? Will they get back together romantically? Sometimes I realize I gotta ask, like, I have to ask the question different. Will they get back together romantically? Will Dee Dee and Andy get back together romantically? Okay, so if they're gonna get back together romantically, when? In the next 3 months? The next 3 months? No. The next 6 months? My hand is like, hold on. The next 6 months? Will they get back together romantically within the next 6 months? The next 9 months? The next year? So between the next 9 months to a year, you guys will get back together. In the meantime, I would definitely focus on, you working on the things that split y'all up. And even if you guys still talk, find out why. Or even if you guys had a last blow up argument, look back at that argument to figure out what it was that, he said that you needed to change. And then also think about the things that you expressed to him that he needed to change. You know what I mean? So you don't want to get back together with him if he hasn't decided to work on himself. And in turn, you should be working on yourself so that you guys can be better for each other, right? And let me check and see if I got that other donation. How many donations did you send me? Because I've got 3. Unless this thing is weird. You sent me, okay. I just wanted to make sure. So thank you so much, Caster. Thank you. So let me, no, I did Dee Dee. Shri, you are after, well, let me do Shri first because I'm going to do 2 separate readings for you, Caster. And Shri is really easy. It's with a pendulum. Is my Leo guy going to get back with me? So that is easily answered. All right, let me kind of hold my elbow because it's getting tired. All right, so Shri wants to know, will her Leo guy be getting back with her? Will the Leo be getting back with her romantically? Will they be romantically involved with each other again? Slight yes. When? When will they get back together? In the next 3 months? The next 6 months? Next 9 months? The next year? Next year and a half? Are they going to get back together romantically? Will Shri and the Leo, right? He's a Leo. Will they get back together romantically? Will it just be for a fling? Will they only get back together just for a sexual fling? This thing don't want to budge. Let me do a yes or no. It doesn't want to budge. And so I've got to know. I've got to know. And it may be because there might be somebody new in his life. Okay? I'm sorry, I don't like giving bad news, y'all, but I can't sugarcoat anything. Okay, so Miss Caster has two sets of readings that I'm going to give to her. Okay, so I'm waiting on you, love, and I think I'm going to change out my cards because those are acting really weird. And let's see what I have here because I've got like cards everywhere. I don't have my, oh yes I do, wait a minute. All right, I gotta break out the Thoth, y'all. Because this is the Hermetic deck, by the way, if anybody was wondering. Oh, your question's in PayPal. Okay, let me see. Net collected. I don't. Oh, okay. But you only asked one question. The second donation doesn't have anything. Just the last donation is a question, so I'll answer that. How would the sexual aspect of the relationship with Brittany and I be like, and spiritually, how would we both grow from it? That's an interesting question. All right, so I was using the Hermetic deck, and now I'm going to be using the Thoth deck, okay? I'll switch it up a little bit. Oh yeah, these are nice and slick. They're still flying everywhere, but... Alright, I just had some cards fly out. Mecca! Can you bring me some tissue? Please?
Okay.
Thank you, love. Alright. Interesting cards. Now let me just read this again. How would the sexual aspect of the relationship with Brittany and I be like? And spiritually, how would we both grow from it? So, first of all, let me see if these cards are supposed to be... Is this supposed to be upright? Is this one supposed to be reversed? Is this one supposed to be reversed? Okay. You got another bag? Alrighty. His fur is matted underneath his. Make sure you brush him.
That's what he be looking at.
Sorry, y'all. Alright, so. Caster. I've got 3 cards here. I've got 5 of discs. I've got 2 of discs. And I've got 2 of cups. So. So, how would the sexual aspect of the relationship with Brittany be? Would Brittany and I be like? And spiritually, how would we both grow from this? So, hold on, I just put these backwards. No, actually, I did not for y'all. Number 1, all the anxiety and stress and worry pent up. If you guys, the sexual aspect, like I said, if you guys were to come together, that would release a lot of things. It would release a lot of things. Like I said, stress, anxiety, trust, feelings of rejection, any pain, you know, definitely with you guys coming together would be released, right? It would definitely bring harmony, you know, because sexual communion, when people come together sexually, it's not just about the physical aspect, it's about healing, especially when it's with somebody that you love. So there's definitely some healing. Like I said, anxiety, stress, pain, distrust, you know, rejection, all of those things would dissipate in the process of this sexual communion, right? And it would release, and it would allow for you to be in a harmony with things going on in your life, right? It would allow you to understand. It just would loosen you up. You ever like been so uptight and then like have really good sex and then you're like relieved? So then imagine doing that with somebody who's your soulmate or somebody that you really love, right? It's going to put you on a whole different plateau, a whole different paradigm. And it's just going to allow for you, okay, just going to allow for you to kind of go with the flow and be at ease with things and be able to accept things more because of this union, right? And so not only that, we have the 2 of Cups, which is love. So not only is it going to teach you guys about each other, but it's going to teach you about self-love. You guys are going to end up loving yourself more, and you're going to love yourself more because you're loved, right? And what better feeling is it to know that you are loved by someone? That at the end of the day, no matter what, somebody loves you, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how many fuck ups you do, no matter, you know, your flaws, that you are ultimately unconditionally loved. Okay, so how would the sexual aspect of the relationship with Brittany and I be like? And spiritually, how would we both grow from this? So it would be blissful. It would be loving. It would be healing. It just would open up the floodwaters. You would be able to express yourself emotionally. You know, it's like a dam. literally the dam would just be unblocked, and just the flood waters of emotion, of love, all of that would come through. You know what I mean? So if it ever happens, it's going to be a glorious thing. It's going to be not only great sexually, but great spiritually and great for your soul, you know? So if you guys ever get together, it's going to be a very beautiful, harmonious thing, right? And it's definitely going to change your life for the better. Jupiter's right in the middle, which is good fortune, right? So, and like we brought up, what Jupiter represents Sagittarius and what else? Another, what was it? Sag and Pisces. So Jupiter not only deals with transformation, it deals with spiritual awareness, right? So like I said, you guys are going to be opened up spiritually. You're going to be in tune with each other. Like you're literally going to like feel her feelings, her emotions. When she's hurt, you can feel it. Like when my husband, when my husband leaves the house and I'm asleep, I know he's not here. Like I wake up out my sleep, like where did he go? Like it's just intuition. One time we were fighting one day. We were in a really big fight, and we weren't talking to each other. And we literally ended up at the same place. I went to the movies with my daughter. He went by himself. We ended up at the same fucking place, and we ain't speak to each other in like a week. So when you have that strong connection with somebody, it's like nothing can get in between it. You know what I mean? So I hope this resonated with you, and you have one more reading, because I only gave you a 1 card pull on the last question that you asked. I didn't know that you were gonna donate another question, so feel free to ask another question. I can't see. All right. I think after you, if nobody else has any other questions, if nobody else is here, then I think I'm going to go ahead and go, because I've been doing this for about, 120 is 2 hours. I've been doing this for about 2.5 hours. Let me know if there's anything else you want to ask. Hey, Jasmine. Do you have a question? I don't know if you've ever been on my channel, but right now I'm doing a free 1 card pull. And I'm also using the pendulum. If you want 3 cards pulled, it's a $5 donation. And if you check in my description, I take Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. So, yep, and nobody else is here. Everybody else has left the building. And so, all right, will my career job come to me soon? That is a pendulum question. So that is something that I can easily ask via pendulum. All right, Jasmine wants to know, will her career job, wait a minute. Jasmine wants to know, will her career job come to her soon? Will her career job come to her soon? Okay, yes, then when? In the next 6 months? and the next 9 months. In the next year. Yes, year and a half. All right, very strong, yes. So in the next 9 months to a year, you may be very well on the path to being, you know, to having that career job that you want, okay? Alrighty, so it looks like the room is empty, so I'm going to go ahead and get off. If nobody else has any other questions, I am going to go to sleep because I'm tired. I'm usually sweating crazy when I do these readings, but my basement is cold, so I'm not sweating. So this was fun. Thank you guys for participating and allowing me to read for you. Thank you all who donated. I appreciate the energy exchange. If you guys are interested in any readings, please go to my Patreon account. It is in the description below. I am not doing any professional readings, only through my Patreon account. So check out my Patreon account. Depending on the tier that you choose is the spread that you'll get. I also have a shop. If you go to uniquedivination.com, which is also in the description below, check out my shop. I've got some amazing products that I think that you guys would be interested in. And also, if you haven't checked out your reading for your zodiac sign for the month of February, please do so. Also, check out my new moon in Aquarius. It was late, but it is out. And I just recommend that you just go back and check out my previous videos. Now, I warn you, the videos in the past kind of suck because I'm kind of new to this, right? And I'm socially awkward and I'm an introvert, but I've been called by spirit to share my talents with the world, right? Even though I don't want to, but nonetheless, this is my calling to, you know, divinate, be an oracle, to utilize divination tools, to help motivate people, to help people understand that, you know, they're not alone, you know, and, you know, just help people realize that we all, you know, have personal power. We all have the same strengths. And, you know, I just like to help people. I like to help motivate people to achieve their dreams and their successes and their goals. Everything and anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it, as long as you know that you have work to do, spiritual work, emotional work, personal work, development, and growth. You need to do this if you want to succeed and if you want to achieve and manifest anything in life. You cannot manifest anything if you don't try to change something about yourself for the better, right? The goal and the aim in life is to become your most best, highest self, right? That is what all the transformation's about. That is what all this is all about. Just becoming the best you that you can be, right? And so that's what I'm here for. So I'm out. Thank you once again. If this was your first time on my channel, please go ahead and subscribe because unfortunately I don't have a schedule for when I go live. I just do it when Spirit tells me to go on, because I feel like everything is meant to happen when it's meant to happen, right? I did have an Instagram. My Instagram is down right now. So if you go to my Facebook, I have a page for Unique Divination, and I have a YouTube page for Urban Mystik TV. So if you're on Facebook, go ahead and check me out there, okay? So I will talk to you guys later. Urban Mystics, thank you for viewing. Thank you for spending these few couple hours with me. And I will check you guys out later. Okay? All right. Deuces.